Welcome back to the ETF Inspector. It's Wednesday, September 3rd, about 10 o'clock at night. Just a little too excited, couldn't go to sleep, had to get this video out for you because I'd like to announce that starting tomorrow, Roundhill's WPAY WeeklyPay Universe ETF, much awaited, much anticipated fund, is set to begin trading. So before I get too far, reminder that I am on X at ETF_Inspector1. I post all things related to the ETFs and videos that I cover, but check it out right here. Roundhill Investments announcing WPAY WeeklyPay Universe ETF coming out. All right, so what do we need to know about this fund? So if you go ahead, their website has been updated. So you can go to your income ETFs or WeeklyPay ETFs. There were 15 of them. There is now 16 because WPAY is here. Everything you want to know is on the website. For starters, it is going to be weekly distributions, so it pays distributions every week, offering a recurring income stream for shareholders. Okay, it is a universe fund, seeks to track the performance of the selective Roundhill WeeklyPay Universe Index. Not so sure about that word, but WPAY is designed to invest in the eligible universe of single stock ETFs, WeeklyPay ETFs. So what it is a collection of the 15 individual income funds that they have. This is slightly different than if you're looking at like a Y Max from Yield Max, because these are leveraged and generating income at the same time. So they seek to get 120%. If you take a look at, say, let's just look at TSLW for Tesla. All right, seeks to amplify returns by targeting 120% of Tesla's weekly performance. So each of the 15 underlyings, and I did go ahead and download the holdings. So if you go to their site, you scroll down, they show the top 10 top holdings, but then you can download the CSV. It's not exactly pretty, so if you watch my channel, I like to make it a little nicer. We can afford to go even bigger here so you can see. Okay, and what I've done, so you have your 15 funds, all the Roundhill funds for Apple, Advanced Micro Devices, Amazon, Broadcom, Berkshire Hathaway, Coinbase, Google, Robinhood, Meta, Microsoft, Strategy, Netflix, Nvidia, Palantir, and Tesla. They show how many shares of each one that they have and the market value of their shares. Total all of that up, and it is currently worth about $2.5 million. So that's your assets under management. If you take a look at their website, they do show you that there's 50,000 outstanding shares. So we plug that number in as well. You divide your assets by your outstanding shares to get your NAV. So it's a little over $50 a share. So that's what we can expect starting out tomorrow. And what I did was, so I'm not positive at what point, because if you download the holdings, they already are holding these, but I'm not sure at what point they actually began to accrue them. So this is a hypothetical situation. I went ahead and pulled all the, let's find it. So you have to go back and forth sometimes between the Roundhill investments and the Roundhill updates. So I went to the Roundhill updates, opened up their weekly pay distribution announcement. All of these were paying today, the 3rd. So I input all these distributions into the chart in alignment with the fund that they pay for, multiplied them by the amount of shares to determine the amount received. Okay. Total all that up, it comes to $25,000. Now, we're not sure that they actually had them in their and receive this distribution, or if they won't receive it until next week. My guess, though, is that they did have it and receive it this week, and I'll explain to you why. If you're familiar with Roundhill, they are always on I call it a 1 week delay. So the money made this week is not what gets paid out next week in their funds. It's actually the week after that. And if you scroll down on WPAY's new chart, new webpage, they already have announced when their first distribution will be. So they're going to declare on the 15th. The 16th will be X Day and record day, and the 17th will be their first payday. All right, the 17th is 2 weeks from today. So I've got a feeling that this week, what they receive is not going to get paid out 1 week from now, but will get paid out 2 weeks from now. So I've got a feeling that these numbers are going to line up. Now, we're going to need to get some interviews. We're going to need to get some talks and some press releases to find out, are they planning on paying out 100% of what they receive? Are they paying out 90%? What's the percentage? So again, this is a hypothetical, but if this were 100%, then we would be looking at a payment, the first payment on the week of the, 15th, 16th, 17th, being 51 cents per share. That would be, if you annualize that, about a 53% annualized yield. So what you have is a collection of all these funds that are leveraged. So if their value goes up, WPAY will go up, and whatever they pay, we're waiting to find out whether they will be paying out 100% or what the percentage will be. So we're going to need to get some interviews and some press releases for that. But they've got a lot of information out there on their website, so it's very helpful. As you can see, you've got a gross expense ratio of 1.28% and a net of 0.99. But check this out. WPAY management fee waived to 0% until at least September 30th of next year, 2026. So if you're one of the people that fee throws you off and bothers you, then can't beat that. So they are really selling this fund big time. It is a passive style, so that is different than a lot of your income ETFs. Let's see if it's different from even what they hold within it. No, yes. So the funds that they hold in it are active, so they're always trading. I've downloaded them as well. Right? They have 20% in the stock itself, and then 100% in swaps. That doesn't sound like it makes sense, but then they have negative percentages to go along with it to make the math work out. There's still more. Right, the website has been updated. Looks great, very helpful. When you scroll down to the universe of funds, you're able to click on all the different funds that are within the universe fund. We scroll down, and they are comparing themselves to competitors here. So this is the Roundhill WeeklyPay. So they say upside potential is unlimited. So it's 120% exposure to weekly moves, but they're saying they're not capped as far as the upside. There is going to be income coming from the leveraged weekly stock exposure. It's higher amplified market exposure, so it's going to be more volatile. And they're telling you right here, so here's where you got to pay attention and understand your risk tolerance and appetite. They are going to outperform an up market, so they're going to do even better than the market when it's going up, and underperform in down markets. So they will fall harder and they will fly higher. All right, it's income focused for bullish single stock favorites. All right, they've got an article here if you want to read about that. But very interesting. Been hearing a whole lot about it. Been hearing people talking about selling what they've got so they can jump into this. So I just wanted to let people know the information that we've got out there. So if you look them up, they're not even showing up. If you use your this is an Apple computer. If you type them into the Apple app, I would assume maybe if I pulled up my broker it would, but I don't want my account number showing. Okay, so obviously these shares will probably change as people buy into the fund. They're just going to distribute them. It looks to be very close to evenly allocated. If you look, you're looking at basically 6s and 7%, and that's going to change if the share prices go up or down. It's going to affect that weighting, but as of right now, it's fairly evenly allocated. So you're going to get, you're not going to get an even spread on the payments, obviously, because some are very safe and don't get very much income. Others are extremely risky and get lots of income. So that's about all I've got for you. Good luck trading tomorrow. I'm wondering if you're planning on buying this on the first day. It seems like a lot of people are very excited about this, so I wanted to make sure I got this video out nice and quick for you so you could just get some numbers and some information to help you make a better decision. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.